Since E3 2019 is upon us, I may make a few additional videos throughout the week covering varied games that happen to pique my interest. Bear in mind, I'm not going to make a video about every single game that comes out at E3 because most of them I probably don't really care for. But here's one that is interesting my peaks. Destroy All Humans remake announced E3 2019. Crypto has returned, and he still hates Earthlings. I don't blame him. THQ Nordic has announced Destroy All Humans, a PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC remake of the 2005 action-adventure for PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox. No pre-order information is available just yet. By the way, you can still play the original Destroy All Humans on the PS4. Just buy it through the PlayStation Store like I happen to play every now and then. And I believe it's also backwards compatible on the Xbox One. I think. I could be wrong about that. Anyways, continuing with this IGN article, the new version is an exact remake of the cult classic in which little green man Crypto, he's technically gray, not green, comes to Earth and begins eviscerating humans, cows, and anything else that gets in his way. It keeps his tongue wheeled firmly in cheek, and the whole time is probably best described as Mars Attacks the game. Yes, and if you want to check out the reveal trailer, feel free to do so. I have a thought about cinematic trailers I'll share in a minute. IGN gave the original Destroy All Humans, which was created by the now defunct developer Pandemic Studios back in 2005, a 7 out of 10. Meanwhile, they gave Destroy All Humans 2 an 8 out of 10 in 2006. Really? Honestly, I thought Destroy All Humans 1 was better than Destroy All Humans 2. It just went downhill after the first game, in my opinion. Okay, so once again, this article linked below in the description section. We're going to go over to Steam real quick because Steam actually has more information and apparently some screenshots. So let's look at the screenshots real quick. I think this is actually in-game screenshots. I could be wrong about that. So one thing I do like about the cinematic trailer and these screenshots is they're very faithful to the original 2005 Destroy All Humans game, which I absolutely love. I'm hoping that these screenshots are actually from the game. I believe they are, unlike the cinematic reveal trailer for Destroy All Humans 2020. It's faithful, I'll say that much. It's faithful when it comes to the look of Crypto, as well as the 1950s setting from the 2005 game. But Crypto is not the lead singer of Rammstein. It was an interesting decision to have a Rammstein song mixed into the Destroy All Humans trailer. But anyways, the problem with cinematic trailers is they overhype games. Usually they don't turn out as good as the cinematic trailer makes you believe the game's going to be. But in this case, the gameplay screenshots look decent. They definitely look like a significant upgrade from the 2005 version of Destroy All Humans. And hopefully, graphically, that's the only thing that's going to change regarding the 2020 Destroy All Humans, especially if we go by these pretty awesome looking screenshots over at Steam. And yeah, it definitely looks considerably better graphic-wise. Whether or not everything else is going to be better or worse in the 2020 version remains to be seen. I do have a few additional thoughts I am going to go over. Destroy All Humans, in my opinion, was one of the most hilarious video games made. I mean, there's definitely a list out there, but this one has to be in like a top 10, top 5. It was a great take on 1950s alien invasion movies, interesting little twist where you played the invader. You had the protagonist, Crypto, the Furon here, along with his mentor, I guess the guy who would boss him around, Pox. He also gave him the upgrades to everything throughout the game. You know, they had a great duo. I love the voice actors for both Crypto and Pox, as well as the majestic agents and all the NPCs that you come across throughout Destroy All Humans 1 back in 2005. So I really hope that nothing changes except for, obviously, the graphics. I hope the gameplay stays the same. I hope the music, the score, the voice acting, the story itself. And there's some more information we'll go over real quick on Steam that they have provided. Let's see. The cult classic returns, terrorized people from the 1950s Earth in the role of the evil alien. He wasn't evil, he was just misunderstood. Crypto 137, Harvest DNA, bring down the U.S. government in the remake of the legendary alien action-adventure. Annihilate puny humans using a swarm of alien weaponry. Psychic abilities. I love the psychic abilities, especially the TK. You got to the point where you could just not only fling people around, but vehicles and tanks. It was freaking awesome. Reduce the cities to rubble with your flying saucer. That was great too. One giant step on mankind. Experience the evil side of the 1950s invasion story. Rediscover why the game is considered one of the funniest ever created. I agree. Faithfully rebuilt from scratch in the new galactic glory. Enjoy Crypto's unique weaponry like the anal probe gun. Pose as pathetic humans to infiltrate their fragile democracy. Use PK powers to send enemies flying or bombard them with random objects. Freely traverse exploring cities from the 1950s using your jetpack. Obliterate humanity's punitive architecture with your flying saucer. Includes the restored, much rumored, never before seen lost mission of Area 42. So that's the basic 411 of the Destroy All Humans remake, coming once again by THQ Nordic in 2020. So I'm excited about this. I'm also cautiously optimistic. So as I mentioned in the IGN article, the 2005 original Destroy All Humans was developed by Pandemic Studios. Unfortunately, it closed down a year later in 2006. Its publisher was THQ, the original THQ. That went bankrupt. Eventually, they reformed as THQ Nordic. And so there may just be some people that were part of that development team from Pandemic that are helping to make Destroy All Humans. At least I hope that's the case. Will they bring back the original voice actors, or are they going to reuse already recorded audio from the original game? I honestly don't know. It would be a shame if they did have to change any of the voice actors or actresses, because I thought they all were perfect for the roles they played. The voice actor that played Crypto and Pox. And as I mentioned already, I love the voice actors for the Majestic agents, as well as the random NPCs that you happen to encounter, some of the nonsense that they say. A lot of 1950s jokes peppered in here and there. So it's going to be strange if Crypto or Pox sounds different, or the Majestic agents. Hopefully that won't be the case. Now, it seems like Destroy All Humans 2020 is going to be not only 100% reboot, but they're also adding, as they mentioned in Steam, the much-rumored, never-before-seen lost mission of Area 42. So I'm sincerely hoping that they're going to maybe even add more stuff, maybe some new locations, maybe they'll add more missions. That would be awesome. Maybe some other items, too. So, anyways, despite the fact that cinematic trailers leave a lot to be desired, in my opinion, I watch them, I take them with a grain of salt, because I have been disappointed by the final product time and time again. To their credit, it does look like from the screenshots over at Steam, as well as the cinematic trailer, that they are being pretty faithful to Destroy All Humans, the original game. Hopefully, Destroy All Humans remake reboot will come out in 2020, and it'll live up to the original 2005 version, and the only thing different about it will be the graphics. If that's the case, and it's still just as funny, hilarious, and excellent gameplay as it was back then, but it just looks way better, I'll definitely be jumping back into the saucer to destroy not just some humans, but all humans in 2020. Anyways, what are your thoughts regarding the remake of Destroy All Humans coming in 2020? Hopefully, were you a fan of the original Destroy All Humans like I was? Is this going to be your first time potentially playing Destroy All Humans? Feel free and beam down with your thoughts below in the comments section.